gee, we're only 2 bad days from this actually happening.
All right. Welcome back to another episode of the I Didn't Read Your Book podcast. Today, Blaine Pardoe, Blue Dawn.
How are you?
Very, very well. Well, not as well after reading what is apparently going to happen to this nation. It was a bit alarming reading the back of your book. As I was saying in the reading the back of the book segment, I definitely see where this type of thinking comes from, and I definitely see how somebody could think, oh, this is definitely going to happen like tomorrow, kind of thing. And it doesn't seem like from reading it that is your position, that this is a story and that this is a sensationalized version. But it also does seem to be a very real warning. So I guess my question to you is, how realistic do you intend for this story to replicate real life?
Well, I had a friend of mine, when he went through the book, he said, gee, we're only 2 bad days from this actually happening. And in many respects, that's true. A lot of what I pulled from the book, I really pulled from contemporary media sources. And I simply amplified those or went with them as they were presented. The concept of a nationalized police force, for example, is something Barack Obama floated as an idea at one point during his tenure as president. The concept that there was going to be retribution against Trump supporters is something that AOC made very clear, in her efforts. So, yeah, a lot of what's there is based on actual premises that politicians have floated or other people have floated, and it's simply provided in a more narrative, digestible format. I think writing at this time in history of a nonfiction version of what things might look like under a progressive state or a socialist state is very difficult to do, because for every time you present a fact now, somebody's got 3 counterfacts, and it doesn't matter what side of the fence you're on, by the way. This is bipartisan in terms of the fact is there are no facts anymore. And so to me, I thought it was more interesting to actually just do what I enjoy doing, which is writing a fictional story. And this is a fictional story that leverages some of those components and tells them in a way that people can engage with. And I think that's healthier that way. It's a little bit more digestible for people, and it backs away from your natural defenses where you want to argue the point, and you start just dealing with the characters and what they're going through, etc. So for me, that's been the real fun of it. I will say that not all people have drifted into that. I've had people refer to this as, this is Proud Boy porn, which I didn't even know was a thing. And I don't, I had to look up what the Proud Boys were, even, just so that we're all clear. I'm not like some crazy political fanatic, but I follow politics because it's entertaining. At the same time, I've had people go, this scares the hell out of me because it seems pretty realistic and it seems like this is something that could happen. That's good. That tells me I've gotten close, and it makes it so people can engage with the characters, I think. So.